To live was grace, not pride. Okay, we have to work on this for real. When the show is over, yeah, and the music stopped to play, when the mask is coming off, and there comes another day. Let me roll home early next morning in no homes, in all the face we try to hide. Ain't nothing but a water. Ain't nothing but a water. Da 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 da. Ain't nothing but a warning. To live with grace, no pride. Ain't nothing but a, God damn it. Ain't nothing but a warning. Ain't nothing but a warning. To live was grace, no pride. Okay, I think I got it. When the show is over and the music stopped to play, when the mask is coming off, there comes another day. The merrily next morning, it knows the pain, it knows the face we hide. Ain't nothing but ain't nothing but no, ain't nothing but a warning. To live was grace, no pride. When the show is over, yeah. When the show is over, when the show is over, and the music stopped to play, and the mask is coming off, comes another day, the merrily next morning, and knows the face we hide. Ain't nothing but warning. To live with grace, no pride. Okay, that's long enough. When the show is over and the music stops to play, when the mask is coming on, and there comes another day. When the show is over, 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 and the music's up to play. When the mask is coming off, it's coming on. There comes another day. The mirror leans more than but one attitude. The mirror leans more than you know the face we hide ain't nothing but a woman. To live was grace, not pride. Okay, we have to work on this for you. When the show is over, and the music stopped to play, when the mask is coming off, and there comes another day. Lean is more than it knows, it knows the face we try to hide. Ain't nothing but a woman. Ain't nothing but a woman. Da 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 da. Okay. Maybe we're working with some section in here. I wanted to do some guitar work next. Maybe even take a completely free block. Maybe we're gonna do that. Then we don't get bored so fast. And track a couple of these ideas. Also, let me change the view. That way we could see what we could come up with for these lyrics. They are not final. I'm happy with how most of the writing came out. But here and there, let's see how we can juggle the syllables. And also, but probably maybe not today, I'm always writing in 4/4. And I think at least one or two tracks on this album I want to be. This is the list of titles and skits and ideas, but mostly working title ideas. Some of them are working in progress, others are not. Anyway, let's see what we can do. I think I want to write in G minor. I'm not stuck with that key. We could also, there are too many ideas. Azaro is an outstanding vocalist. Like, he's crazy good. What do we have here? A Wurlitzer. I think I want to change it to a piano. Then it's not as obvious that we're going to steal from Bill Withers. And okay. Acoustic pianos. That's right. Let's choose a nice piano. How about LA Custom C7 Mellow? I'm thinking that like it's the first time I'm choosing this one. Okie dokie. Maybe we're gonna put some tape compression also in here. Also, we can use this plugin for tape emulation, and if we are feeling funny, we could automate and edit some tape stops. We could also use it to manipulate tape wobble, obviously, but saturation, that's what we are using it most for. We can use it for gain staging as well, but also we could use it to do some basic EQing. We could do high or low cut, and that's pretty useful, actually. Let's go back to the other block, and then I can do some basic settings. We might change them while we go from idea to idea, because I want to. Lately, I always had a problem with the DSP load. I have a super old machine, and that's why I have to try to work with a minimalistic template and just see that I get to work some good ideas and get also good recordings in MIDI and also vocals, but maybe then do the post-processing in templates that are maybe a little bit more DSP hungry and mixing, but then I can do that. But while tracking, recording wave, or recording anything analog, or also just recording MIDI, yeah, that really needs to happen with max efficiency. And if everything is clogged up, then yeah, yada yada, long story short. Let's see. Let's bring this relative back, I think. I also don't really think about it. And also, I often joke that is probably my weak point. I almost always, when I try to track any idea. I almost missed one, and very often it feels like the counting is arbitrary. When I sometimes see videos from super jazz nerds explaining 11/8, and I think sometimes like, yeah, okay, but I could also count it seven other arbitrary ways. No, but I never think about it like that. But as a kind of musical exercise, I thought it would be a good idea to make it so that I have to write something not in 4/4, because also in DAW, because these templates default to, I don't know, whatever settings they default, and often we start writing in there, and that's not good. That's why I like to leave the click off and work free meter, so we don't always happen to write in the same time. But maybe just oh, that's very good. Also, much more quiet right now, and I have a different template. Maybe I cued it better. I cued it very minimalistic. Usually I'm cutting a little bit different in a different mode. It doesn't look that different, but I don't know. Volume is good. It sounds good. Okay, what did I want to do? I wanted to do the tape emulation for the keys. Right. And the music and when the show is over and the music stops to play, yeah. When the mask is coming home. Oh, now I know also why it sounds even more off. That used to be Wurlitzer. Oh, thank good. That's even why I tagged them in the first place. Because I don't want to load different instances of Keyscape, which could eat up a little bit too much of a cache file. And then I have to switch to the voice that I tagged the MIDI clip with. It's a little bit annoying, but it's probably better to save it for DSP load, because otherwise, yeah. Trying to work minimalistic. I forgot what I wanted to do. I wanted to get the guitar. Most of all, I wanted to set this piano, which was a Wurlitzer before, right? Let's see. I think it has to be a Wurlitzer. Oh, wrong plugin. There we go. A little bit of crosstalk, and I want to see how much harmonic saturation we can get. Something in between here, in between 3 and 0, not too crazy. Otherwise, if you overdo it, especially with these emulations, they're not the real thing. Some are better, some are worse. But if you're using too much of the tape emulation and pushing the input, the harmonic saturation and distortion can be ear fatiguing, especially in the high end. And that's not something that you want. So a little bit careful. Okay, let's dial this back. I don't want this needle, as I said, flying much farther than the 3. Sometimes a little bit can peak. Like with the compressor game on the master bus. The needle can dance a little bit, but it shouldn't look like an earthquake. Okay. That's another reason why it's so loud. My headphone mix was loud. I was questioning my sanity a little bit. But still, also let's meter this. I have no idea how loud everything actually is. Okay. That sounds so down. When the show is over and the music stopped to play, maybe when the mask is coming off. I like this chord, maybe not in context, but that's a really nice chord. What is that actually? Okay, I have an idea. Because this chord reminds me of something that I used to do very often. I used to practice some rootless voicings. Shout out to Piano with Johnny, I guess, from YouTube. I should say not I guess, but thank you. Because, this shape of rootless voicings for 12-bar blues is something I learned from his channel back a couple of years. And just from the chord we played randomly in our thing, trying to write When the Mask Comes Off, I really like that, but that's a little bit too. But this chord, I'm really in love with these chords. Major 7 flat 5s. They have some super interesting